Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
Estamos grabando, estamos en grandes ligas.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Nos subieron. Gracias, señor, nos subieron a grandes ligas ya. Qué bueno. Joe Ryan, buen pitcher. Nos subieron. Qué alegría tengo, qué alegría. En el 2026 nos subieron los Cubs. Ay, qué rico. Gracias, señor. Mi primer turno en Grandes Ligas. Ah, no, ya cogí un turno. ¡Vámonos! ¡Vámonos! Mi primer turno. Tranquilo, novato, tranquilo.
What side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring? He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack.
And here's the catcher, Kelvin Castillo. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted opportunity, but competitor like
Christian Vasquez, the next twin up to hit.
Christian Velázquez.
First time. Buxton on the run. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe.
Uy, di que sei.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Ay, di que sei.
We see his top speed on this.
Fue sei.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kelvin Castillo.
On to ball.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. This ball's chopped on the ground. Over to first. Now 2 out. And next for the Cubs, Kelvin Castillo. The switch hitter batting right.
Un turno bueno.
Hard on the ground to first. Moran takes it himself. That's the third out. One left for the Cubs. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they performed in the minors. You're Cliff Floyd, you know that. You know as well as anybody what you did in the minors when you get to the show.
About to get started here. Showing the slab in today's game, Corbin Martin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Righty to the plate. Swing.
Ay.
Blasted it right past him.
Ay, la que dejé pasar, Dios mío.
The next cup to hit. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch. 2 away now. 1 out, base is empty. Down the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy. 0 for 1 so far. In front of the plate. Over to Joe. And the bunt doesn't work out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, we'll be
Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the fifth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Kelvin Castillo. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Vamos, coño.
Off to a good start.
Ven acá, ¿qué pasa? Ahí.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he was right up on the plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him to first.
Anthony Volpe,
the next cup to hit.
buen pelotero, muy bueno, chamaquito. Anthony Volpe, patea mucho, chamaquito.
And now the lefty smash down the left field line. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Lane Thomas. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The 2-2. Hit on the ground might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Los cultivos que pueden ver bueno.
Started, and here is Kelvin Castillo. And a pitch.
Vamos, coño.
Base hit right there.
Vamos, novato.
On base to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Man supply throws to first, and he's back in safely. Ground ball right side, could be two. Marte over to second, on to first, double play. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kelvin Castillo.
Vamos a dar primer honrón, vamos a dar primer honrón. Ay, Dios mío.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Ay, Dios mío, como fallo esa bola. Esta bola puede haberla sacado.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's two away.
No, that's a tough play for the infield. Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Ready to go now. And today's starter, Kyle Cody. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
Now, come back to the mound. On to first, out number 3. Deep one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kelvin Castillo.
Now batting, catcher, Kelvin Castillo.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hayes stands at second with no outs. Chases that one out of the
Coño, qué mierda, mano. Desesperado bateando. Hey, de su like, por favor. Comparta, compartan. Coño, qué maldito ponche. Este equipo lo cubatean con cojones. Vámonos, coño, llegaste, coño. Estás loco. Tú estás loco, Error. Me envasé por error, no importa, pero me envasé. Vamos. Dar un palo zurdo.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole.
Esos palos ayudan.
On the ground right side, Marte picks it up, gets it to first. They limit the damage here. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kelvin Castillo, for the 4th time tonight.
Vamos, Castillo. No da un hit. ¿Qué pasa?
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Hayes at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's the catcher, Kelvin Castillo.
Now batting, the catcher, Kelvin Castillo.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Lakins. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
Ah, caramba, tiene el mismo lanzamiento, mano.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make. Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
No dejan like ni matado a esta gente, loco. No dejan un fucking like ni matado. Ya, yo tengo que batear, yo puedo contribuir con el equipo. No echamos un partido.
about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Charles Tanana. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Kelvin Castillo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, it's in and out of his glove. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And the right-hander deals. To third, might be two. Fired to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound.
As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Cubs catcher, Kelvin Castillo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That very difficult pitch to hit.
And he chases that one. One gone here. One down. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Kelvin Castillo. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing.
Es que le tiro toda le tiro. No, hombre, no.
And he deals. Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And here it comes. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes. So up now for Chicago, Kelvin Castillo for the fourth time tonight. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the righty deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Vamos para goma, para goma.
It's 7-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll glides back. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Oh, he throws it away. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Here's Lane Thomas.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's at full speed.
That ends the frame. Back here at Chase Field, and now the catcher comes up to him, Kelvin Castillo.
The catcher, Kelvin.
The right-hander back to work. Castillo fouls that last one off. And now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Got him. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one. Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn.
Cliff, what adjustments should a young hitter be making now that he's facing major league level pitching?
Well, yeah, the one thing you have to do is know your strengths. And once you know your strengths, you can adjust to anything else secondary-wise that these pitchers are going to exploit your weaknesses with. But I always said stay away from your weaknesses and sort of understand what your strengths were. And mine was the fastball. So why look for anything other than the fastball? And that's something that you can take to the field every single day as sort of like a confidence builder to make sure you stay on your grind when you're in the cage and then get ready for that game at 7 o'clock.